if we look at right here, what is weight gain? What does it mean to gain weight, right? This is something that a lot of people get confused about, and weight gain essentially is an increase in body weight. And I know what you're saying, duh, Logan, weight gain. But this can actually become from a variety of reasons. It isn't necessarily from strictly fat, which a lot of people think. It can also come from lean body mass too. So if you gain weight, you can also gain weight from water. You can gain weight from muscle. Your organs can gain a little bit of weight. Your bones can gain a little bit of weight. The tendons and ligaments and connective tissue can gain a little bit of weight, should add to the weight gain in your body. And these are all considered lean body mass things. A lot of times when people start losing weight, specifically on a lower carb diet, they will lose a lot of weight initially, but this body weight isn't lean body mass. Usually a lot of times it's water weight, which I guess technically is what we consider lean body mass, but it's not the type that we're trying to lose. We're trying to typically lose or monitor the overall fat mass on our body. Which brings us to the next portion of weight gain, and that's fat mass. So there's actually a few different types of fat mass to consider. The first one is subcutaneous. That's the fat we normally see around our body. So subcutaneous would be just the fat under your skin. Sub is under and cutaneous is under the skin. So subcutaneous fat. There's also visceral fat. This is the fat that a lot of us are trying to avoid. Visceral fat is fat that's actually around the organs in our body, or potentially could be around the organs in our body. And what this fat actually does is it increases inflammation long term in your body. So that chronic inflammation that leads to heart disease, diabetes, all these other chronic disease issues that we're ultimately trying to avoid to live a healthier life. The visceral fat, when you have too much of that in your body, that's actually causing that chronic inflammation. And this is often seen in the people who have a lot of fat around their midsection. So the fat not only is subcutaneous around the midsection, but it actually goes a little bit deeper. So it goes deep into your body around your organs, which is not a good thing. Last type of fat mass that might lead to weight gain is essential fat. So essential fat is kind of what it sounds. It's the fat you literally need to just survive. So believe it or not, you cannot be 0% body fat. When it comes to essential fat, this kind of goes different between people to people depending on genetics and how well they can handle being at low body fat. But most people, about 2 to 4% would be considered as essential body fat. So you would need ideally at least 4% to stay alive. And these are for things like maintaining your hormone regulations, giving you a little bit of extra necessity fat in case you are dying, right? So these are the people who get super, super low in body fat. Most individuals in the general population don't ever get to a point where they're only have their essential body fat left. But just know that when we're talking about weight gain, those are the different types of fat mass you could be gaining weight from. And in addition to that, you can also be gaining weight from lean body mass sources like water, muscle, tendons, organs, bones, all these different things.